Hey everybody, welcome to the Data School. Today we're going to start an amazing mini-series on natural language processing. But before we do that, I want to invite you to a free educational event that I am doing live online. It's called Demystifying Data Science and Machine Learning. It's happening live online on Thursday the 17th at 8 p.m. BST. Register for free and bring your questions. Let's jump right into episode 11. How do machines understand human language? Now, if you've ever used Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant, you've probably wondered how these services really understand what you say. How do they interpret your words and respond appropriately? This magic is powered by a field of artificial intelligence known as natural language processing, often shortened to NLP. In this episode, we'll demystify NLP, explaining what it is, how it functions, its real-world applications, and why it's revolutionizing the way we interact with technology. Natural language processing, or NLP, is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on enabling computers to understand, interpret, and generate human language. Whether it's reading a tweet, translating a sentence, or powering your voice assistant, NLP makes these interactions seamless. But how does NLP work? Well, it's a multi-step process. First, the input text is pre-processed, which involves breaking it into smaller parts, like words or phrases. Next, these components are converted into a format that machines can understand, typically using techniques like word embeddings. Once the system has this numerical representation of the text, it can start analyzing the relationships between words and phrases to understand the context and meaning. Finally, the system generates the desired output, whether it's a response to a query, a translation, or a summary. One of the most popular applications of NLP is in search engines. When you type a query into Google, for example, NLP algorithms help the engine understand the intent behind your search and provide relevant results. They also power machine translation services like Google Translate, allowing you to communicate across language barriers. But perhaps the most impressive use of NLP is in chatbots. These computer programs are designed to simulate conversation with human users. Thanks to NLP, chatbots can understand your questions, retrieve relevant information, and respond in a way that flows naturally. To further understand how NLP works, let's break down a simple example. Say you ask a voice assistant, "What's the weather like today?" Here's how NLP would process this request. First, the voice recognition component would convert your spoken words into text. Then, an NLP system would perform the following steps. 1. Text pre-processing, breaking down the sentence into individual words. 2. Tokenization, converting each word into a numerical representation using word embeddings. 3. Context analysis, understanding the meaning of the words and the intent of the sentence. 4. Response generation, retrieving the weather data and generating an appropriate response. Finally, the response would be converted back into spoken words and played through the device's speaker. As we move forward, there are some challenges associated with NLP. The ambiguity of human language can pose a significant hurdle. For instance, the word bank can refer to both a financial institution and a riverbank. NLP systems must be able to understand the context of a conversation to accurately interpret such ambiguous terms. Additionally, sarcasm and other forms of irony present unique challenges, as they often rely on implicit meaning rather than literal interpretations. Cross-language processing is another area where NLP systems face complexities. Different languages have different structures and meanings, requiring specialized NLP models for accurate processing. Furthermore, maintaining context over extended conversations is crucial for chatbots and virtual assistants. As the dialogue progresses, the system must keep track of previous statements to provide relevant and coherent responses. Despite these challenges, NLP has come a long way and continues to improve rapidly. Recent advancements have led to significant progress in machine translation, sentiment analysis, and text summarization. As research and development in NLP intensify, we can expect even more sophisticated and intuitive language-based interactions with technology. If you found this introduction to NLP helpful, stay tuned for more in-depth episodes where we'll explore various aspects of this fascinating field.